Good morning, folks. Ron Ray here with Turning 65 Solutions. Today, we're going to continue our 2025 update series, and we're going to be covering 3 different Medicare supplement plans today. The reason we're able to cover 3 in one video is because plans that don't come up very often, they're not very popular, and we feel that there are much better plans available for the amount of money that you pay. You can get more bang for your buck out of another plan. However, these are plans that are available. We do get questions about them, so we want to give you an update. Now, you know us, we like to go straight to the horse's mouth for our information, to a good, reputable, non-biased source. Today, we're going to this publication from Medicare called Choosing a Medigap Policy. This is the 2024 version. This comes from the government, and being the government, they're always behind. They'll get the 2025 version out to us in about June or July this year, but that's okay because I'm going to give you the most updated information as we go along. And we always look at page 11. This is the chart that compares all the Medicare supplement plans that are available. All right, so we've got A through N. We have covered so far in our update series the Plan G and the high deductible Plan G. That's what the star is for. We've covered the Plan F and the high deductible Plan F. We've covered the Plan N. There are a few other plans that are available. We almost never recommend them because they're just not as good as the other 3 plans, the G, the F, and the N. And the amount of money that you may save on them is not enough to justify the risk that comes along with them. The first one I'm going to cover is the Plan M. M as in Mary, M as in Medicare supplement. This is the cousin to the Plan N. They were introduced at the same time. And the Plan N we talked about covers everything that, say, a Plan G does, except it does not cover that 15% excess charge for Part B. So some doctors are allowed to charge you an additional 15%. The supplement is covering the 20%. Everybody knows about the 20%. That's your share. Medicare pays 80, you pay 20. The Plan N, there's some doctors that are allowed to charge you an additional 15%. The Plan G, the Plan F, they cover that 15%. That's called the Part B excess charge. The Plan N does not. Also, the Plan G does not. Also, the Plan N comes with up to a $20 copay at the doctor's office, $50 at the emergency room. Not a big deal. We feel that the Plan N is a good value for the amount of money that you pay for it. That 15% excess charge is a risk, but it's something that doesn't come up very often. Like the Plan N, the Plan M also does not cover the 15% excess charge. Here's the other big difference that we feel puts it out of the running is it only covers half of the Medicare Part A deductible. That's the hospital deductible. If you go into the hospital, your deductible under Medicare is $1,676, $1,676 in 2025. All other plans we talked about cover that. The Plan F covers it, the Plan G covers it, the Plan N covers it. The Plan M only covers half of it. So you're going to be responsible for half of that Medicare hospital deductible, a little over $800. And it's not once a year. It's every time you go into the hospital. If you've been out for 60 days and you go back, well, guess what? You owe that again. The Plan M only covers half of that. Now, that doesn't sound bad. I mean, $800 in the hospital, even once or twice a year doesn't sound, it's not going to, bankrupt most people. The problem is the difference in the premium that you pay for a Plan N and a Plan M is not that much. So you don't save enough money by going with a Plan M as in Mary versus a Plan N that covers all of it. So they're very close in price. And in fact, most companies don't even offer a Plan M anymore. So Plan M, that's what it is. That's what it covers. And that's what it doesn't cover. We don't really recommend it, especially when you have access to a Plan N or a Plan G. Okay, that's Plan M. Now we're going to move on to the next one. This one is also the Plan L. Does not come up. I don't think we've ever sold one of these. We've never signed anybody up for one. We've never had anybody ask for one, but it does come up. There are publications out there that talk about it. There's insurance companies that talk about it. So it covers basically kind of like a Plan F or a Plan G, except that it only pays 75% of your out-of-pocket costs for the Part B copayment, for blood, for hospice, for skilled nursing, pays 75% of the Part A hospital deductible. It pays nothing on the Part B deductible, $257 this year, and it pays nothing of the 15% excess charge. So you're on the hook for 25% of the bill, more than original Medicare. You're only on the hook for 20% of the bill until you reach a maximum out-of-pocket cost. This is the 2024 number, $3,530. For this year, 2025, that number is $3,610. So $3,610. Once you hit that maximum out-of-pocket, then the plan takes over at 100% and you don't pay anything for the rest of the year. Again, that doesn't sound too bad. That's a lot like the deductibles you may have had or the copay, co-insurance you may have had on your PPO or HMO plan that you had when you were working, or maybe you had with the Affordable Care Act. Problem is, the Plan L costs as much as these other plans. It's not saving you any money, or at least not enough money to justify the risk that you're taking on with that out-of-pocket cost. The other one that comes up sometimes, once in a while, because it does have an attractive price that does catch people's eyes, so we get lots of questions about it. Again, nobody ever signs up for it once they understand how it works, is the Plan K. Works just like the Plan L, except it only pays 50% of all these costs. So you're on the hook for half of your out-of-pocket expenses until you reach a maximum out-of-pocket of, in 2025, $7,220. Then the plan will take over and cover 100% until until the next year, until January 1st, and it starts all over. Most people that we work with are not going to reach that $7,000 out-of-pocket cost. We know from Medicare Advantage plans, most of the PPOs that we work with here in our area, we're in Central Texas, the out-of-pocket maximum on a lot of Medicare Advantage PPOs is around $7,000 a year. We know from national statistics that only about 5% of all people ever hit that out-of-pocket maximum. So we know that you're probably not going to reach that, and the plan's probably never going to take over at 100%. And again, the cost savings on a Plan K versus something like a Plan G might only be $20, $30 a month. It's not a lot of money compared to the risk that you're taking. So let's say it was $50 savings, $50 a month less than a Plan G that has basically your only out-of-pocket is $257 for that Part B deductible, but you're only saving $600 a year. If you get sick and you end up paying that $7,000 in the first year or in the first 10 years, well, you're in the hole. You haven't saved any money at all. And so that's why we just don't recommend the Plan K. Same reason we don't recommend the Plan L. Same reason we don't recommend the Plan M is you can get much more bang for your buck. You can get a better value from the Plan G or the Plan N. Now, the Plan F, just as a reminder, if you went into Medicare prior to January 1st of 2020, you can still get a Plan F. Usually is more cost-effective, is not as cost-effective as a Plan G. But since I mentioned that, I wanted to just give that as a reminder. Not everybody can get a Plan F if you went into Medicare after January 1st of 2020. But these are the ones: G, K, L, M, and N. And mostly what we're recommending for almost everybody is a Plan G or a Plan N. And then all we do is we educate you as to your options, the pros and cons of each option, and then you make the decision. We're not salesmen. We don't pressure you. We don't steer you any one direction or another. It's our job to listen to you. We try to do much more listening than we do talking. We give you the information the best that we can, as non-biased as we can. We're biased towards you. We work for you. We're giving you information in your favor, and then let you make the decision. And as long as you are well informed, we don't care what you pick as long as it's right for you. And so that's what we do. If you have any questions about this, folks, give us a call at 830-217-6711 or reach out to us on the web at t65s.com. That's going to end it for our Medicare Supplement Update series for 2025. Keep an eye out for new videos coming up. Be sure and subscribe to the channel down below and click that little bell so you can be notified when we upload a new helpful video. Next, we're going to get into the Medicare Advantage plans. We're going to talk about those. We're going to talk about the difference between a Medicare Advantage and a Medicare Supplement, who might be right for what. We're going to talk about the difference between HMOs, PPOs, private fee-for-service, anything else that's out there. Lots more great video content coming your way. Give us a thumbs up down below so YouTube can get this video out to other people who are seeking the same information that you were today. And until the next time, we hope you have a great day, folks. Bye.